Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us today at our open house. I'm so excited to have you here. And for those of you who are going to watch the replay, I'm super excited to have you here as well. I am thrilled to talk about the UnRush Yourself Retreat and Mastermind. You all, this has been a dream of mine to do going into 2020. And we had a few changes and things going on with life and the world. So we won't get into all of that. But I have been spending some time really looking at ways I want to serve my community, the Bold Living Today community, and how to do that on a deeper level, on a level that will shift how you're living your daily life, in addition to your creativity, in addition to your productivity, in addition to your boldness. So I'm super excited you could join today. I know we'll have some people popping on, but let's get into it. Let's really talk about what's going on. Before we get started, I want you to select one of these pictures. None is better than the other, so don't overthink it. Which one of these pictures jumps out to you? Which one speaks to you? Which one kind of has some emotive feelings or taps into your senses, whatever it is for you, but pick one of these 4 pictures and jot it down, write it in your phone, just so you'll remember which one you selected. And then at the end of this, I'll tell you what it means for you. And everyone, each of the pictures means something great. So don't overthink it. So make sure you select a picture. And if you have any questions or comments while I'm discussing the retreat, please throw those in the chat. That would be fantastic. So I can answer and monitor those. Let me open the chat window now and put it in my window over here so I'll be able to monitor that as we go. All right. So got your picture. Excellent. So some of you I already know who signed up for this. You've been in the Bold Living Today community recently or for a long time. Either you're a one-on-one client with me. I love my clients so much, or you've attended a workshop. I love my workshop participants so much. And you might be new to me, which is awesome. So I just want to reintroduce myself in case you don't know who I am. I'm Kanesha. I am originally from Wisconsin. So if we have any Midwesterners here, throw it in the chat. I'm currently living in California. I've been here for 9 years, and prior to that, Colorado. And so where we live in the South Bay is the land of the Tamian Nation, the Rama Tush Olani, and the Muwekma Olani. My son was helping me with these pronunciations because he studied this in school, and I love learning from my children. I have 2. I'm a huge Prince fan, so if you follow me on social media or if you're subscribed to the newsletter, there will always be some kind of reference, and I always like to see if people catch that. As a creativity coach, as a creative, I love all things glitter and washi tape. I own several pairs of sparkly jogging pants because I love them and I like to use them on any occasion. I work as a teen advocate. I do a lot of programming for teens and parents of teens. I love that work. I did start my career as an educator, and I've been doing my work as a productivity strategist and creativity coach for the last 8 years on a full-time basis. When I was on faculty at a university, I did a lot of consulting, but I had that job. And when we relocated to California, I decided to start my own business so I could have more flexibility. My home life changed. We were in a multi-generational household in Colorado, and that shifted when we moved. So I also had to pivot and shift and do some things boldly. So that's a little bit about me. And if any of those things resonate with you, throw them in the chat because I love to hear what we have in common. And so today I just want to go over some things about the UnRush Yourself Retreat and Mastermind, and of course, answer any questions that you may have about our plans for this wonderful June event. So designing this retreat, what did I think about? What was this about? What was on my mind? So I really love to teach people how to be bold in every aspect of their life. If it's your career, let's get you bold there. If it's parenting, motherhood, let's get you bold there. If it's just being who you are, relearning who you are, pivoting, shifting, I want to help you get bold there. And so a lot of my clients who come to me are high achievers always, typically women. I would say 95% of my clients are women. And then I have my teen branch. And of course, that is all various people and working with teens. But when I'm thinking about the retreat, I'm specifically thinking about women, people who identify as women. And designing this Unrush Yourself retreat, I really wanted it to be a safe and courageous space, an intimate gathering of brilliant women. I wanted us to reacclimate with being with other people because, the last 2 years have been rough. And this year for a lot of people has been a bumpy start as well, but not as rough. I wanted to help people have a deeper connection to themselves through nature. I'm really, really a nature advocate. I'm not a nature expert, but I surround myself with those who are. And, strong boundaries. I teach a workshop on boundaries, and it's one of my most popular offerings. I have a self-rejection detox workshop in addition to, strengthening your boundaries. And people don't always recognize when their boundaries are breached because they're so used to operating at a deficit of choosing themselves, a deficit of putting themselves in the front row, a deficit of having rest and time off, and a deficit of luxuriating. And so I really want to teach people how to have more pleasure, but not only on the weekends, not only on vacations, not only with your time off, but everyday luxury. And so when I was designing the Unrush Yourself retreat, I really wanted people to think about the pace that they have created, fallen into, set for themselves. And is it really working? Why? How? Why would you operate like that? And is it time to take a break from that, or to recalibrate it, or tweak it, or just get rid of it and rebuild? And so the nice thing that has been happening for me is in 2021, I started leading these mini retreats. I'm a co-founder of a local group here in Silicon Valley, where I live, that's focused on helping Black women have more joy in their day-to-day lives. And so it's been one of my, projects that I've been super proud of, something I needed for myself and something that I wanted to create space for other women. And with that group, I was able to start creating what I call the mini retreats of unrushing ourselves. And I've led 4 of those since 2021. And so I decided I wanted to open it up to other people. So this is me opening it up to you all to join us on the next Unrush Yourself mini retreat. And so the design of the Unrush Yourself mini retreat, it's 3 days and 2 nights. And it's going to be here in California. It's focused on wellness. It's focused on luxury. It's focused on power, pleasure, restoration, and fun. So a lot of times people are coming like, I'm coming for networking. Yes, that can happen, but that's not the focus. People are like, I'm coming to change my whole career. We're really focused on you. And maybe the byproduct of being at this retreat will be some boost in your career. People are like, I'm focused on weight loss. We are focused on rest, luxury, and wellness, which may contribute to your weight loss. This is a space to recalibrate what matters most to you and to put some action and time behind it and to restore yourself so that you will have the energy, the clarity, the wherewithal to change what you want to work for you, or to let go of anything that's not working for you. Maybe the biggest change is to unburden yourself. This is what the Unrush Yourself retreat is all about. Let's see. The focus, as I mentioned, recalibrating what it means to be a thriving adult. And this is going to be very individualized for you. You as yourself thriving, what does that mean? What does that look like? Adding more pleasure and luxury to your day. My word for this calendar year is luxuriate. And I have been spending so much time focused on that. I've been giving myself the right amount of space, the right amount of permissions from myself to luxuriate on a day. Upgrading the people in your orbit. A lot of things have shifted in the last 2 years. People's relationships have changed, and there's a lot of mourning going on. There's a lot of newness. There's a lot of questioning why certain things went on or operated in a certain way. And so this space in the Unrush Yourself retreat will allow you to think about your orbit and what you want to do to shift it, to change it, to completely dismantle it, whatever it may be. And with that, we'll be learning healthier coping strategies for day-to-day life so that we can be a thriving adult, having a better understanding of how you use your time. As a productivity strategist, a lot of times people think that my work is focused on time management and organization, and productivity encompasses that, but it's not only about that. Productivity is really understanding who you are and how you're productive, and then how you can live your life and operate your life in that space, in that knowledge, in those strengths, and in that mindset. So really helping you understand how you're using your time and how to use it better for you. All about you. You are the center of the Unrush Yourself retreat, definitely strengthening boundaries and untangling from any chaotic thinking. I mean, a lot of times we are always responding to things and reacting, but we don't really have enough time to untangle from why we would be responding and reacting to things in a certain way. So that will be the focus of the Unrush Yourself retreat. And it's going to be incredible because we have an amazing set of activities planned that will lend itself to those foci, to the focus points. So the location of the retreat is the South Bay area. We will be in these towns, which are super close if you don't know the South Bay. Los Altos, Palo Alto, Mountain View, and Menlo Park. When June 12th to 14th, 2022. Yay, countdown. And this retreat is Sunday through Tuesday. And let me tell you why. A lot of times you will see retreats that are over the weekend. It might be Thursday to Sunday, Friday to Sunday. But I purposefully love to pick Sunday through Tuesday because people talk a lot about Sunday scaries, not looking forward to the week, feeling anxious about going into the week. And then Monday is such a rush day. And then Tuesday, people are kind of like, oh my gosh, is it Friday yet? So I purposely want to disrupt what your Sunday to Tuesday looks like, to talk about those times, how you're spending your time, and how to create new habits and new ways to, be in the world, to unrush yourself, to be productive at your own pace, to have more luxury. So Sunday to Tuesday, that's when we're going to have our mini retreat. And that's how I've been leading these other mini retreats that I've mentioned. And I think I forgot to say where we have gone. The previous mini retreats we have done are Sonoma in California wine country. We've been down to Santa Barbara. We've done Carmel, and we've also done Cabo. So good times. Cabo, Mexico, if you're not familiar. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We will have a home base. So if you're not local and you need to stay lodging, but if you are local and you want to take a break from your own home, we will be convening at Enchante Boutique Hotel. And when I say home base, some people might stay elsewhere. There's other places that we will have in our literature that you can stay. But this is a place where we'll be meeting for excursions, meeting up for breakfasts, to go on our way. So this will be our home base. So even if you stay somewhere else in Los Altos, this is the home base where you would meet up with everybody. I've led the bold dinner party here. I've had vision board parties here. Something else I've had here, but what was it? But I love partnering with Enchante. It's a woman-owned business. I really try to focus on supporting other women in business. So this will be our home base. So you can take a look at this beautiful, beautiful hotel. And it's at the center of downtown, so that it's very walkable, surrounded by nature, and a place where you can unrush yourself during our time together in our retreat. We do have some pre-retreat activities. So before the retreat even starts, we will be convening. The first thing will be, well, I shouldn't say first thing, one of the things, because this is not necessarily in order, but one of the things we'll be doing is a vision board workshop. June will be moving toward the middle point of the year. So before the retreat, we will do a vision board workshop so you can start thinking about the second half of the calendar year and what you want that to look and feel like, and what goals you're taking from the first half of the year and putting them into the second half of the year, and how you want to how you want to center yourself and what will that look like. So you will be guided on the vision board workshop, which we'll do via Zoom. You will also do your productivity profile assessment so that we can understand your productivity profile. And then you'll have a 25-minute individual coaching session with me so that we can discuss that and do a pre-action plan before the retreat. I really want you to come to the retreat, focus on yourself, and ready to do some fun work around what you want to unrush yourself on, what you want to let go of, what you want to untangle from, and what you want to breathe life into. So these pre-retreat activities are really designed to have you ready to relax and focus on yourself when you join us in June. And then during the actual retreat, when we're together Sunday to Tuesday, everybody will receive a fun and fabulous welcome kit. We'll have our nature-based activities. There will be spa treatments, transportations to the excursions that we go on. So like I said, we'll be meeting at Enchante Hotel, and then transportation will be from there. There will be culinary demos, private fitness opportunities. Do not worry if it's all levels of fitness, you will be fine. Group coaching and materials, group coaching with me, of course. Rest time, there will be time to rest. We will not always be on the go, but we will be having a good time. Breakfast is included, lunch is included, a cocktail hour, super fun event. I don't want to tell you what it is because some things are surprise. And then a beautiful, beautiful dinner because we're together 3 days and 2 nights. So those are some of the retreat activities, and we're still building out some things. So as we get closer, you'll get the actual itinerary of what we'll do on what days and what that will look like. But it will be amazing. And just looking at these pictures, this picture is from an event that I led at a spa where everybody got massages, and we worked on specific goals and created action cards to support ourselves. This is a recent Sunset Beach dinner I led, part of a mini retreat where we focused on the spring equinox and breathing life into our dreams. So everybody was working on their plans, heads down. And then this is actually, whoops, let's go back. This is actually at Enchante when I led the bowl dinner party. So, you know, a lot of good, luxurious, beautiful spaces, but very relaxed activities curated by me that will happen and that will go on. So I can't wait for you to experience it all with me. What's not included, if you need lodging, that's not included in the investment for the retreat. Travel to and from California Bay Area if you're traveling in, which I hope you do. That's not included. Any incidentals, like if you're shopping or, you know, room service and things like that, not included. And then transportation to Enchante Boutique Hotel. If you're not staying at that hotel and you need to get there for the excursions, that will fall into your incidentals. So, you know, we pretty much have everything covered except for your lodging and then any other, you know, souvenirs or extra excursions you might want to partake in. This picture here is from the Santa Barbara mini retreat, and we are on a sunset cruise. So very fun, relaxed gatherings and events. So the question is, what's the investment for the retreat? Of course. So anybody who's listening now, and you know this retreat is only for 6 women, very small, very intimate, so that we can do some work and I can really support what you need. We do have our early bird pricing for the entire retreat, and this pricing ends on April 17th, and that is $950. If you need a payment plan, we do have that option. And then starting on April 18th, if all 6 spots are not filled, we just go to our general pricing, which is an investment of $1,100. And there's also a payment plan. And then if you're someone who wants a little extra, which I always do, I'm a little extra, there is VIP pricing, which is not Sunday to Tuesday, but Sunday to Wednesday. And you get an extra day to work with me specifically. And then we have some exclusive excursions planned to the Pacific Coast and some exclusive surprises if you choose that option. So 6 beautiful women, 6 bold women will be coming on this retreat. And it will be something to remember, and you will be so happy and excited that you nourished yourself, that you spent this time. And even though getting ready to be gone sometimes is very stressful for people, we do have a prep checklist to help you get ready and plan to come, and so that you can leave everything back at home and be fully present and mindful in what you want and need during this retreat. We got you. So just know that you will have help along the way to get ready for this retreat, to prepare for this retreat, to pack for this retreat, and to really enjoy yourself with us. So I'm excited to host you and to have you. So let's go back to your pictures that you selected. If you are seriously considering joining this UnRush Yourself Mastermind and Retreat, don't wait till you have better conditions. Don't wait till a good time. This is your time now. So if you pick the sunflowers, think about focusing on bringing more lightness into your life and daily interactions. What can you let go of so you can have less to carry? What can you untangle from so you feel less burdened? So if you're coming to our retreat, which I hope you do, those will be some areas we'll focus on for you. If you selected the mountain and the river, you definitely want to focus on expanding your ease, more ease in your life. You want to do this so you can be more present in your daily life. Think about what areas you're in your life are you playing small, and what internal messages do you need to challenge so you can be bolder in your daily life. So if that's something that you selected, we will be working on that with you to support you. If you chose the forest, this is time to focus on your growth and exploring areas in your life that you forgot you needed or you forgot you loved. You know, we get distracted. And how often do you gift yourself with time to be a skilled beginner? Skilled beginner. That's something I really love to teach people how to do. How are you investing in your desires and dreams? So if you selected the forest, definitely a lot of work we can work with you on to breathe more life into your growth. And then, of course, if you selected our beach scene, which is the picture I would have selected, you want to focus on adding more luxury into your daily life, even when you're not on vacation or holiday. What activities in your home allow you to feel relaxed and catered to? How often do you schedule time to nurture yourself without feeling rushed? So these 4 areas will work in tandem with the focus of the UnRush Yourself Retreat and Mastermind. And it's going to be a sumptuous event. So please prepare yourself to just have the most delicious time when you're with me and the other facilitators of this event. All right, so if you have questions, please throw them in the chat. I'm happy to answer them. And I cannot wait to see you at the UnRush Yourself Retreat. You will receive in your email, of course, those of you who have signed up for the open house, you will receive this recording. And then you will also have early access to registering before we send this out to the Bold Living Today community on Thursday of this week. So you'll have today and Wednesday to register before other people will have access to claim the 6 spots. So thank you for joining us at the open house today. I cannot wait to see you in June. Of course, reach out to me or anyone on the Bold Living Today community if you have questions. And let's focus on our boldness. Let's focus on our luxury. Let's put ourselves in the front row of our daily living, and let's be bold. Thank you, everybody. See you in June.